That's why the G community cannot be trusted with anything. Oh yeah, they're all like different unique people. How fast would they have to rush beating these levels? No wait, I think they already beat them. They all grouped together and changed the thumbnails. Crazy. It's that time of the month or 2 months or weeks, I don't know. Honestly, I just have no idea what else to do, so let's get into it. Let's see what Reddit has been cooking up today. Tidal wave in real life be like. Okay, what is that original video? It's fun to watch. Found this in the recent tab. There's no way. Are we for real right now? Uh-huh. What are we doing? I could see how that's possible though. I'm convinced we fried bro's brain. Month 2021. I need some help with my homework. The math teacher knows what they're doing. They just want an excuse to draw this. You should ask your math teacher what their hardest is. Here's every image of Robtop that currently exists online. Okay, it's just pictures of Robtop. This might be the highest concentration of list points in one place ever. Being stereomatous with Zoink, Doggy, W Papa, Fake Denny's, and Sakupin Circle. Wait, whose Twitter name is that? And Diamond tricks at himself. Okay, what the nuts? Probably not what he had in mind. Dim Rain made a song called At the Speed of Light. Creators, speed of light sort of vibe. Everybody went with hell. Crazy. Will my car get banned? Probably. The level thumbnails mod on Geode is a blessing. Amethyst. Yeah? Or maybe, what if it's Geode? Amethyst Geode. I made an old death corridor themed child's room. Okay, this is 100% AI. Actually, maybe not. It's maybe like a model or something. Still a fire room though. How new gens look at you when you tell them that you don't need a SEO device, a 360 Hz monitor, and CBF to complete 9 circles. When I complete 9 circles, I think I was on 120 FPS. Still better than most. At the time, it was 20. I would, 23, 2022, like 2022. Game's now literally on the right side, smaller. If you know what that's referencing, you know. Did I randomly become a mod or is this a bug? Take advantage of it. Though, Robtop would get mad at you. No way he actually did it. Eon 8K slow-mo. Imagine rendering this thing. Yeah, that's what the top comment says. Diabolical thing to go through rendering. 2 hours, 8K. Hold on. How many gigabytes is 2 hour video 8K? It's a specific thing to search up and the calculator can come up. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT here. If I also have a 2K 76 to 90 gigabytes. For YouTube it would be. That is insane. How long would that take to render? How my friends look at you when you say Aku, it was your first extreme and not Tung Tung what a potluck for. What? With 1200 downloads and a verification video now considered to be lost media. How do you even make that face? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm starting to look like Robtop. You have a 1 in an octoseptennialion. 2 to the power of 28.8 million chance of beating this. Does he beat it in the video? How did you even get that number? So what's the point of this? In-game difficulty. Extreme demon. Yeah, there kind of is no point. But no one really cares about the object count either. Well, maybe. But still, if they have 5 things worth mentioning here, I would say there's probably something that could be mentioned here a little more important than object count. You guys know what I'm trying to say. What's harder, XL Insane or Short Extreme? Depends on the type of player you are, I would say. Well, wait, hold on. If we're talking about density here, the density of difficulty, like it's insane demon difficulty for an extra long, or it's extreme difficulty for a short amount of time, they'll probably be around the same. But quite literally an XL Extreme versus a Short Extreme, I mean, it's an extreme, that's an insane. So, I mean, just realized CBF was disabled after using it for the past 2 months. Yes, this happens to me all the time. Like, randomly, it disables itself. It just disables itself. Jumpers should get the love they deserve. Here's what I think about jumping. I personally think the impressive part of GD is how much effort you already put in to get yourself to where you are and how good you are. From the witnesser's perspective, I am not using the right terms here. The person that is witnessing somebody jump, don't be impressed until they beat it. Because a lot of people say they're gonna jump and then they lose motivation. That's 90% of people. The impressive part is after they beat it. No, LeBron, why? LeBron James reportedly took the wrong path in Theory of Everything. That's tough. I actually did that on stream the other day, I think. Someone tell me why I came across a dramatic extreme demon thumbnail just for it to be club step. Club step 0 to 51 mobile, 49 attempts. They forgot the T. I used to misspell it like that as well. Half of the entire community, Aku is my first extreme. I am one of them. I'm one of the clones. I'm never making art again. I can keep a straight face once I press this arrow. I should be banned from using triggers, bro. What am I doing? What in the way is this? What am I looking at? Cloud monsters are either an evil bum demon or just this thing. Kind of accurate. Who introduced you to GD? The Nepesta reaction I saw in a PewDiePie video. Well, there's actually a few instances. That's what really did it for me. That made me investigate the community and made me discover more of the community. And then the second time for me is when I heard of a kid from school, 2 years older than me, acting like he beat Bloodbath. And he was talking about how it's the craziest thing ever. That's actually a video idea. I want to test this. That's my alert from streaming. Why is it working recording? I don't know why. It plays the noise, but you guys don't even see it. No one steal this idea. I shouldn't say it then. But I actually want to test how fast are geometry dash cubes in real life. I'll start at like half speed. I'll just see how many blocks per second. I can actually calculate that right now, so nobody can steal it because it's gonna be in this video. So according to this random Reddit post that looks accurate, 8.38 blocks a second, so 8.38 meters a second. How fast is Usain Bolt? 12.42. So Usain Bolt is going in between 1 times speed and 2 times speed. Why did Robtop do this? Skeletal shenanigans. Robtop pretty much just dedicated an entire tab just to skeletal shenanigans. How MS, whose hardest is an easy demon, look at you when you tell them that you don't think CBF is cheating. Honestly, here's what I think, and I've said this before. If it is a skill-based game, the most important thing is everybody being in the same boat. Everybody has to do the same thing. Everybody has the exact same PC. Nobody has anything different. The second most important thing is whatever your input is to be accurate to what you're doing. So no randomness. And that's why I think CBF is better. So it's because it's a skill-based game, so it's solely about skill. If rather everybody was without CBF or with CBF, I would prefer everybody have CBF. It's just more accurate to like what you're doing, right? According to the global demon list, TS2 is harder than Amethyst. Okay. Wait, why is it on the global demon list? It isn't rated. I don't even know how it works. Is this a secret mode of some kind? The title sort of just tells you what's coming. It's a jump scare. But still, it's fun to watch because it might be like unexpected though. What's your GD opinion that makes you like this? Ooh, let's see here. Dear Nostalgist is an awful level. I forgot about Dear Nostalgist. I entirely forgot about it. Every end is a piece of trash that should never have been rated. I only got rated because of Minecraft. It's a disgrace to all the levels that don't get rated because their creators not famous. Virtually every completable level that isn't straight up recent tab quality should be rated, even if it's a layout or has horrible decoration. Wait, this is, I want to see the reasoning here. I'm gonna make a whole post about this at some point, but in my opinion, stars are meant to be a measure of the total sum of difficulty you have completed. I don't want to say stars specifically should be the measurement, but I feel like there should be something that says how good you are. If I woke up as Robtop, there's a few things I would do. I would make an extreme demon in the main levels. I would, you know, the search tab is just like off from the main menu. It's kind of on the right side and smaller. It's almost like it has equal, you know, the other thing on the left side of the play button, which is icons. I don't know, you kind of just select your icons at one point, maybe change it every few months. I feel like that should be somewhere within the play button. I feel like the menu can have a rework because 98% of the whole community is in that search tab. That's what I'm saying. I would also integrate the demon list. Maybe not a stats viewer because that would be difficult, but at least a demon list so you can see what the hardest things are. I would rate challenges. If they have good decoration, I would rate challenges. I would add a search bar to the editor because, like, let's say you're looking for a rainbow block. I literally said this in the GD skit. Let's say you're looking for like a rainbow block. You don't have to click to the block tab and then go like 8 or 9 pages until you find it. And all the pages go off screen. You should just be able to search up what you're looking for, but then you'll have to name every single thing, which makes it a little difficult. But I'm pretty sure every block already has a name. Back to the GD memes. I am yapping too much. These ground spike decorations need to be illegal. Dude, there are so many takes that are happening. Fanta Nexus surpassed Nexus and Stars. Is that an actual count? Fanta Nexus? I kind of want Fanta now. Why do I want Fanta? Yo. Cube gameplay is genuinely terrible. Clicking orbs is not fun. People are just nostalgic. That post about Robtop was inaccurate. Here's every image of Robtop. So yeah, we do have a few more. We have these ones and then additionally these old ones. Huh, that's Robtop. Geometry Dash is going to be on Steam. So they originally made it on Geometry Dash and now they're uploading an actual platformer on Steam. That's crazy. Going Rubik's Cube while beating Deadlock. No, you didn't. Like, Meanwhile? Oh, genuinely meanwhile. No, like, literally one hand beating the Rubik's Cube, other hand beating deadlock. I said beating the Rubik's Cube. Doing a solving. Right, that's it. I've never actually solved a Rubik's Cube, I don't think. That's just crazy. At which point would you consider someone a pro? Pro means professional, and professional means you do it as your profession. So there could be like a top player that doesn't do it for a living, isn't their profession, and then there could be somebody whose hardest is like an easy demon, but they still make Geometry Dash content and making a living off of that. Does that mean they're professional and the top player isn't? See where I'm going with that? I don't know if that's how it works though, but I know what they're saying. I'm just being a nerd. I would agree with Enzigmo here. Anyone who's being anything on the demon list, yeah. Yo, we went up 1%. I can't believe this.